Hello, my name is Stephen Glassner, and here's my Week 1 introduction video for EDUU 677. So, a little bit about me. So, I have worked with individuals with who have disabilities, including those with autism spectrum disorder, going on my 11th year professionally. This will be my 8th year in the field of special education, including my 6th as a teacher full-time, I believe 6th or 7th, if I'm doing the math right. And then I also spent 3 years as a case manager working for adults with disabilities and helping them to stay independent in the community and do other things like help to advocate and teach life skills, things like that. I'm originally from Jefferson City, Missouri. I lived for about 8 years in the Kansas City area on the Kansas side, and I moved to California a couple years ago with my wife for her job. Since I moved here, I've worked at the same school, which is a school for students with behavior disorders, which prevent them from attending their home school. So they come to our school and get specialized services and work on doing things they need to do and developing skills that hopefully they'll be able to go back to their home school. My current classroom is 5 students. All of them have ASD, but they also all have other disabilities as well, such as ADHD, intellectual disabilities, and of course, behavior disorders. So, some things I am proud of learning in this program so far. I've enjoyed learning about different evidence-based practices that I can use in the classroom, as well as how they can be combined with one another to be effective. I think that's pretty cool, and it added a little bit to my tool belt. I've enjoyed exploring the learning environment that I work in. We did that last quarter, and looked at the environment to determine how ASD friendly it is. Made me realize how good I was actually doing in the job and what a good school I'm working at. But it also, of course, made me think about some areas I could improve upon. I've also enjoyed learning more about ABA, which is, the most prominent practice for working with students on the spectrum. It's good to learn more about that, and I've also proud or happy, I guess, that we've also dealt into some of the criticisms of ABA as well. And then for the bucket list questions, 5 years from now, that's a good question. I guess maybe living in a house instead of an apartment, get in better shape. Career-wise, either advance in my career or possibly go back to school to further advance in my career, either in the field of education or working with individuals with disabilities in some capacity. And it'd be nice to still living in a functioning democracy after 5 years. And that is my presentation.